many different things, your job and whatnot can, just introduce and bring stress about in your life, your family, the imbalance of that. So Dr. Nikki, can you share some things on how stress can affect when it pertains to hair loss?
Yeah, stress and hair just don't mix well. And unfortunately, it's even like the smallest stress. You think you're cruising through the stressful event. I mean, it's life in general, right?
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, scalp hair is like, it checks out at the drop of a hat sometimes. And so we really have to be mindful of what the stress levels are in our life and if there's any dynamic shifts and changes. I've had patients say that they notice their hair starts shedding and they're trying to remember 2-3 months ago what happened, and they're like, well, nothing happened with the exception of me switching the filter in my shower head. It can be something simple, as opposed to something, obviously on a more detrimental side that can cause a lot of stress shed. But the body does lag behind even once everything is kind of calmed down and you found your new equilibrium, even within that stressful situation, or once it's, recovered from the stressful situation, or at least, you've reincorporated back into a new form of normalization. It still lags behind. So I always say you want to make sure that you kind of be mindful of what's going on in your life, because your hair will let you know if there is something that's happening.
Definitely. No, absolutely that. And so I tell you again, we initially want to say, okay, well, what is the hair care provider doing? Or maybe the dermatologist is not, effectively giving me the right medication. But, definitely understand that, and when it pertains to stress, start speaking the positive things, speaking those things into existence, because again, when you start stating that, oh, my hair is falling out, it's doing this, it's doing that, that is stress on its own.
Yeah, it can be a very upsetting downward spiral. Because I actually suffered through that when I was in residency, trying to do chiefs, trying to study for boards, trying to go to work every day and learn all this stuff. It's life, like I said, but my hair was like, bye. And it just started shedding, and I lost almost 50% of my hair. And,
wow.
That's when I realized, okay, I see how much hair can affect the individual's self-esteem. And
yes, it does.
Who you are is how you present yourself as part of your personal brand, is what I always say. It's not vanity, it's how you just want to be, how you want to present yourself.
Absolutely.
So that's when I realized also, okay, a lot of dermatologists don't really like treating hair loss disorders. And I kind of had to go and seek out a dermatologist that specialized in hair loss disorders at that time, to really have peace, because sometimes when you don't understand what's going on and you're going from salon to salon, or you're going using product after product and you're really not getting answers, or things keep continuing, it's really upsetting and frustrating.
Absolutely.
And even though I was in dermatology and supposed to be learning a lot of the hair loss conditions, I wasn't learning a lot of that. And that's when I actually started doing a lot of fellowships during my residency program with other dermatologists that specialize in hair loss disorders, which are very few in the U.S.
Yes.
And really just making sure that I had a good understanding and basis of that knowledge, because I said I want to help prevent other individuals from experiencing that, because that was pretty terrifying.
No, absolutely, Dr. Nikki. And I experienced something very similar that Dr. Nikki had to assist me through. And so again, when it pertains to the hair, it is how we feel, it's how we present ourselves. And so again, that's the reason why, we're on platforms to educate consumers, because we are very much concerned in helping the individuals combat, depression and their stress levels, and be able to walk out in confident, and have a balanced and happy lifestyle. And so thank you so much for joining with us. And Dr. Nikki, where can they find you at?
So if you're online, you can find us at Dr. Nikki Hill. You can also go to our website at SoCaCenter.com. That's SoCaCenter.com. And of course, if you have any questions or want to be seen for hair loss disorders, or know someone who is suffering from that, you can always give our office a call as well at 404-474-2301.
And yes.